Hare Krishna. So in last session we saw that Yudhishthir Maharaj was coronated for the half of the kingdom and he was given the charge of the Khandavprastha, which was no better than the barren land. It was fully with the jungles and much desert actually. So there was nothing like the cities or urban area, it was jungle. So they had to construct the whole city there. So they were planning now what to do. Immediately on the next day they departed with Krishna as their leader to the Khandavprastha. They immediately arrived at the Khandavprastha with some of the army members present with them, and also Vyasdeva was also there. So they came there, they selected one place, big place where they can have the city. So then they called for the Vedic Brahmanas to have a sacrifice there, who made the sacrifice to make the place sanctified. So the Brahmanas started chanting the Vedic mantras and Krishna sat in the meditation with the Brahmana members. Then he immediately summoned the Indra to come, and Indra deity immediately appeared in front of Krishna asking, "What can I do for you, Krishna?" That time Krishna told, you should immediately ask the Vishwakarma to come here and make a beautiful city here. So immediately Indra asked for Vishwakarma to come and build a wonderful city. And then Krishna also told that to the Arjuna, to the Indra, that you should bestow this wonderful forest with your rains, shower the rains, so the barren land can be revived and it can become a fertile. So Vishwakarma came and he started his construction with so many architects and engineers. He made the big palatial mansions for the Pandavas and for the other city members, and then he constructed many homes. They constructed many agricultural fields there, made agricultural fields there, and meanwhile Indra was showering the rain to make the land fertile. And then they had the big walls surrounding the city to protect the city. They installed many missiles there and different weaponaries to protect the city from the enemies, like that. So all the facilities were provided. They created the big gardens, they created the big roads, they created the homes and houses for the people of a different varnas and ashramas. They created the big temples, thousands and thousands of temples. It is described for the worship of Lord Vishnu and different demigods. And they also constructed the different lakes and so many other things. It was the beautiful city. It was looking like it's the city of the Indra, Amravati, and the five brothers were looked like the Indra and his associates, like that. So slowly people started taking interest in the Indraprastha, and that's why it was given the name, because of the mercy of the Indra, Indraprastha. So people started knowing the glories of the Indraprastha. Many Brahmanas they knew that the Pandavas are virtuous souls. They will surely protect us. They will surely protect our religion and tradition and Brahmanical culture. So they immediately shifted to the Indraprastha. They established their monasteries there and the different ashramas there, and many students would come to learn there. And eventually Vaishyas saw that, and they also shifted to the Indraprastha. So that they thought, we can have a good business here, like that. Then the Shudras also, for getting a job, they shifted into Indraprastha, and soon the Indraprastha became crowded with people. So many people were there, like that. They were provided with the homes and jobs, and all people considered the Pandavas as their father, because Pandavas were actually taking care of everyone. And then Krishna was there for many days. And when the city was totally established, Krishna left for the Mathura. And as soon as Krishna left, the Narada Muni came there, and Narada Muni was happy to see the Yudhishthira Maharaj. Yudhishthira Maharaj worshipped the Narada Muni. He washed his lotus feet, and then he was asking for a blessing. That time Draupadi also came. She also asked for a blessing. Then Narada Muni told Yudhishthira Maharaj that she is a very beautiful princess, and you should have some agreement between your brothers to spend time with her. So he told that you should make some agreement with your all brothers. Then he started telling one story from the Puranas, that he told that there was two brothers, two demoniac brothers actually. Their name was Shunda and Nishunda. So these, although they were two brothers, but it seemed always like they have one soul and two bodies. They were totally attached to each other. They had one desire, they had one likings, they always did everything together. They ate together, they fought together, they did practically everything together. They slept together, and and they were very much expert in performing sacrifices, austerities and penances. They performed that, and soon they become the powerful demons in the world, and then they started terrorizing the whole world, all the three worlds. Even demigods could not check them. Now the Brahmaji was thinking, how should I check them, how should I stop them, how should I kill them? It was boon given to them, that was nobody can kill them except from themselves. So they will fight with them, they will kill each other, otherwise there is no possibility that they can be killed. So Brahmaji was thinking, what should I do now? So he got some idea, inspiration from within, and then he created one beautiful lady, heavenly lady. He gave her the name the Tilottama. So Tilottama came in their palace, and when they saw Tilottama, they got mesmerized by her charisma, her gracious walking. They got attracted to her beautiful bodily features, and they started fighting with each other. They told, oh brother, this is my wife and your sister. And others said, no, this is my wife, your sister. No, this is mine, and they started fighting. And previously they were so strongly united brothers, but now over the women they started fighting, and that the heat of the fight becomes so burning that they killed each other in that fight, like that. So Narada, in the conclusion, Narada told that what signifies that fight, that when there is one beautiful lady, then anything can happen. So Yudhishthira Maharaj, you have to be very, very careful. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj also agreed. He said, yes, we will make some agreement. So all the brothers were assembled with the Narada Muni, and they made agreement that when one person, when anyone of us is enjoying with the Draupadi, then no one should enter into her chamber. And if they try to enter into the chamber, they will be sent to the forest for a pilgrimage as a consequence of that breakage of that agreement. So they passed that agreement, and everybody followed that agreement very, very carefully, peacefully, and they were really very happy with following that agreement. So when one person was enjoying with the Draupadi, so other could not enter into her private palace to see what they are doing. So time was allocated for each one of the Pandavas, so they were really happy living in that city. So now in the next session we will see why the Arjuna was abandoned to the forest for a pilgrimage for 1 year. That we will see in next session. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.